Hey guys, what's going on? Kevlar back here. After quite a long break, and a new version of Minecraft. Our last episode we did a world tour, but since that episode I've played quite a bit, so I apologize for that. So we're gonna be checking out a couple of things we've done, and then just trying to jump into, doing some new stuff. So, I guess the biggest thing you'll notice in my hand right now, I've got some rockets, or fireworks. Fireworks weren't ever really, they haven't been a new thing recently, but what they do is new. So what we have here is an Electra, which maybe not in this episode, but maybe in the next episode I'll show how to get them, and maybe we'll go try and find some. Um, Etc., etc., etc. So this elytra allows us to glide. So if I just jump off here and press space, we're now gliding. Let me see if I can see this. Yeah, there we go. So we're flying and gliding. Yep. So see my legs shaking there? So what happens is if you start to fall, wait for the rocket to stop. So the firework essentially allows us to boost. It'll give us a little boost so we can keep flying. So the rocket's basically like, well, it's like a. It'll allow us to continue flying when we're about, yeah, like right there. Let me see if I can do this. So I'll go like this. He starts doing that, and then eventually it slows down, and then you've fallen, and then we're here. So, so that's what's kind of nice about this new update to the game is that originally we used to have to try and have a bow with punch on it, and you would have to hit yourself with an arrow to boost yourself into the air so that you can fly around. But they kind of changed how the mechanics all work, and now you can use these fireworks as little propellants or like rockets to boost. But you have to be gliding. I can't just click it right now. And I think if I click the ground, yeah, if I click the ground, they still work like they used to. They shoot up into the air. Um, so you have to be gliding first in order to use the rocket, but then you can. So, one of the so I guess we'll start looking at some of the changes around the base since the last episode. So, from the last episode, this used to be a big hill going, I don't know, probably about here. And I've cut all that away and kind of filled out the water. There's a little waterfall here, or like a little fountain. So it's a little more spawn proof, I guess, except for that zombie there. But, alright, cool. And there's new achievements too. So we got a cool little achievement. I'm not quite sure. Achievements. Yeah. So achievements now are all kind of different. So we'll have to go through and see like I've done this one, but I haven't done this one, but I've obviously, mined stone with a pickaxe. So I'll have to go through and kind of get some of these done. Yeah, so Elytra's after going to the end. The Elytra you get in the end. So once you beat the dragon now, you can send an ender pearl through a little portal, and that'll take you, I don't know, a couple thousand blocks. I'm not quite sure the actual distance, but it'll take you pretty far away from that center end island and bring you to a bunch of other floating islands. Cool, another another achievement we got here. But the other islands in the end will have little towers or structures, and you go through them, and some of them will have floating ships, which you can get the elytra from. So we'll kind of explore that next time. All right, but around the base here, I've just kind of put some more pathways in, some surrounding blocks. We got kind of the same old that we got going on here. I've surrounded this because I was getting a lot of mobs. We're running on my crops and unplanting them or uprooting them. So I've kind of had to, since then, cover it so that the mobs can't get into it. So let's see. Oh, how to make fireworks. It's just a gun. It's one to 3 gunpowder and a piece of paper. So over here currently we have kind of our sugar cane, which, if I can get it here, fly back over here. The sugar cane you use to make paper, and then the paper you use to make fireworks. So if I make one here, it's going to make a duration level 1, where this one is going to be duration. Hey guys, we're going to pause right here. My recording did not work out as well as I wanted it to. And there was a little glitch in the space between what's just happened and what's just about to happen. So basically I'm just talking about the more gunpowder you add, the more duration that the firework will go for. So kind of sucks that there was a little glitch, but luckily I was able to secure the whole footage and not just have to scrap the whole thing, but just a small little snippet of where the file was corrupted. So if it doesn't really make sense what's going on right after this, sorry, but it'll start making sense relatively soon. So yeah, thanks, bye. Using the elytra, it's not short distances, it's pretty far distances, or I'm just trying to get up into the air. So that will make 2, and then one more will make duration 3. And it consumes 1 paper and 3 gunpowder. Luckily, our mob spawner, we've collected a lot of gunpowder, so that shouldn't be really an issue moving forward. But our sugarcane farm is a little small for what I would like it to be. So that's going to be something we jump onto and try and build in one of these later episodes. You notice over here I talked about building a horse stable. So we've done that over here. So we'll just run over here real quick and check that out. I haven't put the horses in because I'm not yet finished with it. But this is kind of what the inside looks like. Underneath here, there are light source blocks, because you can tell it's light in here, but there's no like visible lights. So the lights are underneath there, and it shines around, keeps everything lit. And then up here, obviously, we have some stuff hanging from the ceiling, little glass panes hanging. So I'll be keeping all the horses in here. Once I kind of get it a little more looking a little better. I think I'm waiting to get some hay bales and stuff like that, so it looks a little more like a horse stable. So that's kind of a big thing that I missed out on recording. So we'll be doing some more builds like this. So don't worry about not seeing this build. Let's see what else is new just around the base that I can show you. Ooh, so over here, I've kind of wanted a cool storage room. So it's got the waterfall like it always has. We come through here. I've kind of started digging this out where we're going to put the automatic smelter. This is a a build for a little later of a time. I don't really have a need to smelt a lot of things currently, so that's not something we'll be doing right away. But if you check over here, this is kind of new. Go here, we'll open this up, and they open up, and then the lights turn on. This is all half slabs with stairs, and I don't think there's a solid block anywhere that any mobs can spawn on. So when it's dark in here, nothing will really spawn. So I'm still kind of working on this place. I want to put little signs here and there, just to, or maybe even just like a sign here with whatever's in this. So I'm still working on that and just trying to find out what kind of labeling system I want to do and where I want to store all these things. So soon here I'll be putting everything into these chests and maybe potentially expanding it. This might be enough. Ooh, there's something new that I haven't gotten yet in this version. I've been playing another version of Minecraft and also a modded version. So if you guys are interested in seeing a modded version of Minecraft being recorded and posted on my channel. Let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to do that. Let's see. I don't think there's really anything really super new around here since the world tour. It's kind of much bigger builds. And let's see if I can remember where some of the stuff, where some of my new builds are. So we talked about building a sheep farm over here, and if you'll notice, there are no more sheep. So let's see. I believe the sheep farm is, yes, over here. Right, so if we come back this way, just so I can show you. So here's our building. If we go kind of this way, this is where the tree farm was. And if we head over this way, this is where all of our wheat farm is. And just beyond this is where our sheep farm is. So we'll just glide down here. Cool. So obviously I've got some organizing to do, and some sheep have kind of gotten in the wrong chambers. I'm not quite sure why there are, oh shoot, why there are sheep not in the correct spots or pens. So I guess that's something. It's been a while since I've played on this single player, because I played for a while about a half a year ago, and then I stopped for quite a period of time. You know, life gets in the way. But now I've got a little extra time, so we're back at it. Trying to fill up these chests. I would kind of like to make this an automated process eventually, where maybe I can't put too many. I might put like every other spot is a hopper that funnels down into one hopper system that comes over and funnels into there. But right now it's just kind of I just have to run through with some shears and shear all these sheep. So so that's kind of taken care of as far as making sure I have all the colors and enough sheep of each color. So that'll be great for the future. There is a new block, concrete, that a lot of people have been using. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, so I'm gonna look into that, and then next episode maybe I'll find some concrete, and then we can make it together and check it out. And oh, something that is new is the crafting system is a little different as well. So let's check this out. So there's this little green book here. If you click on this, it shows you all of your available crafting items. So if you find all the little source blocks like the birch wood here, it'll show you all the things you can make out of birch wood. And like I said, since I haven't played this, I haven't really unlocked a lot of this, because it's only unlocked what's been in my inventory here. So every time I pick up a new item, it shows me something new that I can build with that. So let's see, can I search for something? Show all craftable. All right. Yeah, okay. So I have so I haven't clicked all of the original source blocks. See if I have gravel. Yep. So it's updated. Yep, these are the concrete blocks right here. So let's check out. Let's see if it'll show up. Concrete powder. Okay, so click this. All right, so it's a dye with sand and gravel. So let me see if I can find a dye. Cool. Here's this, and then we need some sand. I'm not sure if I have any sand or if I moved all of my sand. Let me check. This is why I need to move all of my storage over, so it's in one single place. And oh, is that sand? Nice. Cool. So let's put the dye here. Let's see if I can remember this. Cool. 8 concrete powder blocks. All right, so I believe these act just like sand. So if I put it here, it'll fall. And I break it. Cool. But how you make concrete or a solid block is you put the powder into the water. And now you can see it is a new block. So instead of 8 of the powder, I now have a gray concrete block, which I believe is just another version of, or it was added to the game to give the game a little more color. Without all of the, like if I went and grabbed some gray wool has kind of a pattern on it that looks like wool, where this is more of a solid colored block that's not the terracotta stuff. Yeah, I don't think I have any of that stuff. So we'll go kind of mine some of that stuff up a little later. One thing I did want to talk about before we get too far is that there's a new sort of chest mechanic. So you grab a chest and shulker boxes. So shulker is a new enemy that's in the end. And what happens with the shulker is that it shoots a little ball at you, and the ball makes you float up. It gives you levitation. And if you kill the shulker, it'll give you like half its shulker casing. And if you put that shulker casing on top and bottom of a chest, it'll make a kind of a portable chest that you can bring with you. So you can put it on the ground, put stuff in it, then mine it up and put it back in your inventory. So it's more inventory space, or a way of storing more items. So that's something we're going to be doing a lot of farming here pretty soon, because I would like to get, obviously we always need more inventory space. There's never enough inventory space. So that's kind of the solution that Mojang came up with. So I think this is about everything in the relative area that's new. Let's go check out the base down here. And I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I can't keep the episode super long. And we didn't really get to do much, just more of look around and talk about a few things. So next episode, we'll be building something and getting back into it. But here's what the bottom looks like now. I spent a lot of time, filling in the top here, kind of filling out these spaces that were originally just open, kind of making the base down here look better. This is still where we fall. Back here is where I've been doing some speed mining, where we have this, where I've gotten, some of my diamonds and some of that other material. Slime farm still should be the same. I don't think I've done anything different with the slime farm, but definitely over here, this is all new. I've kind of surrounded this in glass blocks so you can see them spawning and floating in. So I think this looks very cool. So we run around here, and this goes for a little bit. I've tried to put the ceilings all the same way and just make it look more, kind of like a dungeon that you would find underground. The walkway here is this prismarine, I think. Yeah, prismarine block that we got from the Guardian farm, which I've also done some work at the Guardian farm. And these are the drops for the monsters. And then they come into here, and then this fills up, and then this will fill up. So we've got quite a bit of gunpowder stored up, so I'm not too worried about that. I am going to have to find a way to make it a little more efficient, so that we can get more drops more often. But I'm not quite sure how to do that at this very moment. But yeah, this still all works, and then he falls. He's two-hit kill, and this is a little less needed now that I have a villager farm. Oh, I don't think there was a villager farm in the world tour. So I guess we can I can show you that real quick here. This no longer works. A little sad. Yep, that's about as much as it'll do. I'm not sure if there is another system. If there is another system with slime blocks for launching you up into the air, I'm going to look it up. And we're going to make it because currently the only way to get back up from down here now is to take the ladders. And this is not ideal as it takes a while. So that's going to be something I'm going to be checking out for a later episode as well. A lot of things to do, guys. There's never nothing to do in this game. So always one build or another. Hopefully we can get to do all of them. So go up here. Oh man, that takes forever. So definitely looking into finding something that'll work. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. This is just a quick update, letting you know I'm back at it. We're gonna be making some videos. Maybe not every day or every other day. I just like all of you, I have a busy schedule on my hands. So I'll be trying to make these videos as much as I can. So yeah. Let me know in the comments if you want to see something else, or if you want to me to do or build something. Let me know. Give me your ideas, and we can make them happen. So I guess the last thing we'll do right before we sign off here is this is the villager system, and we got one villager up there. I'm not quite sure why he's there and why that's there, but this is going to be the village soon. We got an iron golem here protecting these guys. Let me just check real quick. Shoot. I gotta find a better way of getting inside here. So these, not the toolsmith. Where's the farmer guys? I should have a farmer around here somewhere. He might be in here. Yeah, they're in here. So the farmer. Ooh, librarian. Nice. Mending. Wow, this is super good. So we got a librarian with mending. It's kind of expensive, 38 emeralds. But I'm definitely going to want more mending. Mending means that it'll heal or repair my items through experience. So if I run over to the Enderman farm, I can repair my items just through experience instead of using, precious diamonds or iron or anything like that. So, all right, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are looking forward to what we're going to be doing here coming up, because I know I am. All right, guys, see you later. Bye.